So I'm like a monkey stand right now. 6 p.m. in Maui, and I'm in the town of Paia at Aloha Surf Hostel where I just checked in. About to do a solo trip all throughout Maui by myself. This trip's gonna be fairly different from anything I've done before. I'll be renting out a car for the first time and doing a lot of other things for the first time. So I'm excited, but also a little nervous about things. It looks like a cool place. They also have the biggest fridge I've ever seen at a hostel, or one of the biggest fridges I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I'm about to go out to the town of Paia, check out some restaurants and beaches and surf spots and see what it's like. I'm at this place called Baldwin Beach Park right now, which is in Paia, and there's no way to sugarcoat this. This sunset is as pretty as any sunset I've seen in Oahu in the last 2.5 months, and I've been only in Maui for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Okay, it's 9:30 a.m. on day 2, and I'm getting coffee at this really cute coffee place down the street because I couldn't figure out how to make the coffee machine at my hostel work. I'm about to get my car in 25 minutes, and this is going to be the first time I've driven a car since 2017, so I'm really nervous about that, to be honest. Okay, I'm at the first stop for the day, which is called the Honolua Bay Lookout. There's a 1-hour drive here. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I still remember how to drive. But yeah, this is supposed to be a pretty lookout spot. Probably even better in the evening, but I'm planning on something else during sunset. Looks like a really pretty spot, but the prettiest part is the water down there, which is all blue and turquoise, but I don't know how to get down there from here without jumping 50 feet. So I didn't know about this before I got here, but next to the lookout point, there's like a 5-minute trail that goes down and comes out to the actual bay, where there are lots of people snorkeling and lots of chickens and roosters like everywhere else in Hawaii. So when I arrived at this lookout point like 4 hours ago, I was saying that this would probably look better in the afternoon near sunset. And I got my wish, I guess, because I'm still here because my engine failed for the car I rented out for Turo. And I've been trying to work out what to do with it. And I think a tow truck's finally on the way. But I'll probably be here for another hour. Hopefully I can get back into town without spending like $150 on Uber. This is turning out to be a different kind of an adventure than what I wanted on my first day in Maui. For a second there, I was getting a little frustrated that, you know, I'm spending the day stuck with my car broken down, waiting for a tow truck and all that. But then, thankfully, everything I learned from Stoicism kicked in. And I realized this is not a bad spot to be stuck at all. People work their asses off the whole year to come to vacation to Hawaii and see spots like this on Maui. So I really shouldn't be complaining. Oh, there's these cool birds. Let me see if I can get a video of them.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain, trying to make myself a sip. Then I float to you, my darling, with the evening on my tail. Although not the most honest means of travel.
What's your name, bud?
Devin?
Devin?
Yeah.
Nazir. That's my best friend's name, Devin.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
but he's from Oklahoma. You're probably not from Oklahoma.
Born and raised.
Here in Maui?
Yeah.
It's a pretty place. I've only been here for a day, but it's like ridiculous. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Before I go, oh darling, I'll kiss your eyes and lay down on your rug. Just give me some candy. I'll deny
Wasn't expecting this to work out, but the truck driver for the tow truck turned out to be a super friendly guy. And I was telling him about my trip, and he decided to give me a ride to this nearby town of Lahaina in Maui, because the sunset is supposed to be pretty here. And I think this is one of the top 3, if not top 2 prettiest sunsets I've seen in my life. This is ridiculous. This is unbelievable, and I can see the waves down there. I guess this is where you're supposed to come surfing. Maybe I'll make it back here tomorrow or the day after. This is so pretty, guys.
then I float to you, my darling, with the evening on my tail. Although not the most honest means of travel, it gets me there nonetheless.
So for the last stop of the day, I'm in this place called the Lahaina Banyan Court, which looks like a bunch of really cool trees in a park. I was a little bit worried about how this would look in the dark, but I think this looks even better with this light than it did in the pictures on Google Maps. So it's been a really fun day. Really excited about the other really cool stuff in Maui that I'm gonna do for the next couple of days. Life update, I'm driving a truck now. I feel like I'm back in Oklahoma again. About to do this really cool hike called the Iao State Needle Hike, if I'm pronouncing that right. I got completely lost while I was trying to find this trail, and then went back to the start. But thankfully, this woman, a fellow traveler named April, showed me the way. At some point I'll see the needle, I'm guessing? Or
Yeah, I mean, it keeps going. You can just follow the water. People make the water.
that's why I'm recording everything, so I can trace my steps. How long have you been in Maui? Okay, so you're pretty much from here at this point. Apparently there really is no proper way for doing this. You have to do stuff like this and go up these rocks that I'm jumping on right now, if you can see them. And eventually you just go to a spot where you can see the Iowa Needle. But it's not really a marked trail. It's kind of like make your own way and find the water if you get lost kind of deal. My shoes are completely drenched with water. I think there's like a liter of water in them. And I think I have pushed the limits of how far I am willing to go down a stream with 6 pounds of camera gear. So I'm gonna turn around and head on to the next spot. Of course I got lost again. About to go check out the waves at this local break. The waves look small. The break looks absolutely packed like Queens. But the sunset's supposed to be really pretty here, so at least have that going for me. My leash came up. I think I almost just drowned. So I almost drowned because my leash came off on that last wave. Then I just saw this super cute sea turtle. So I have mixed feelings about today. So I've only been in Maui for 2.5 days, and I've already seen more crazy shit than I thought I was going to for the rest of the week. So I'm gonna cut this video in half and put the rest of Maui in another video. I'm about to wake up in 4 hours at 3 a.m. to drive 2 hours to go see a sunrise between two volcanoes. Click this here for the next video and to see the rest of the cool shit that I'm gonna see in Maui.